Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another weekly Wednesday live stream by MSI. I'm Peter, this is Eric.
Hello everybody.
As you see, we're casually dressed, I would say.
Yeah,
work.
It looks nice, right?
This is our daily work attire.
Yeah.
So no, we've actually gotten all dressed up for you today because today we're playing a really fun game which is called Ancestors Legacy. And the reason we are playing this game today is because we have a bundle slash giveaway going on with our GTX 1060s.
The first thing what we always do when we hear, hey, we have a new game bundle or a new giveaway with game codes. Yeah. Can we get some?
Yeah, can we
play it?
Yeah, we want to see what it's like. We want to share the game with you guys and see if it's any fun. And of course, let you see how it runs on some of our systems and our hardware. Anyway, so I believe that we have a banner below here. If our director can put that there. Hello? Yes. The banner for the... Here we go. There we go. So, yes. As you can see, we have a bundle going on with Ancestors Legacy game. Buy any GTX 1060. Obviously, you want one that looks a bit like this, because those are the best ones. But any MSI GTX 1060 and you have to go to the landing page. There's some things you have to do, but go to msi.com to the landing page. I can show it to you in a bit. And you have to do a few things, and then you have a chance. We have, I think, around 1,600 codes.
No, more.
If I'm correct. Yeah. Anyway, more. So it's not guaranteed that you will get a code, but there is a very good chance. And of course, you have to be, you have to buy the card in the promotion date as stated below. So between the 22nd of May and the 25th of June. So you have around a month, almost a month still left. So if you're buying a 1060. In the coming weeks, definitely check that out. It's a really fun game. You can already get it on Steam. We've played it a bit. We've had a lot of laughs already. We're gonna play it this afternoon. Seriously, it's a strategy game, a real-time strategy, kind of like Company of Heroes type thing. You will see it. But
I used to play a lot of Company of Heroes in the past. Company of Heroes 1. Yeah. Company of Heroes 2, you know, great games. World War II.
Lovely, and you can just keep playing. The thing is, because it's a strategy game, and you have several maps, and you can play against other players, or you can play. There's a campaign as well, but you can play against AI, you know, skirmishes, which we're gonna do for you today. And that just means that you can always, you know, the replay value is really good. You can always. Every game is different. The AI, you have several levels of AI, and we have to warn you, even if you select medium, which we're probably going to start out with today, they will kick your ass.
Well, we will try hard as well today, right?
Well, yeah, just, you know, for to show you, probably that's going to end not so well, but let's start out with medium when we go at it. So anyway, today, as you can see here, I'm playing on a relatively small system, which is the Trident 3 Arctic, 8th gen. So that means it's got the latest Intel processor. It's an i7 8700, which typically runs on 3.2 gigahertz. But I've already seen the boost go up way, I think even above 4.2, 4.3. So really quite high, and especially because the cooling in this little bad boy is really good as well. It's based on Intel H310 chipset, which is also one of the latest ones. It's got a 1060 in there. So just for your reference as well, I'm going to be playing and streaming this game on a GTX 1060, 6 gig.
Play versus hard. They're all yelling.
Yeah, we will. So,
well,
let's see.
You know, somebody is asking how much does the helmet weigh? Well, you know, I told Peter was looking for some props, you know, to dress up. He always wants to do makeup. And I told him, don't give me a helmet which is like 8 kilograms, because I went a few months ago or weeks ago when we did the pirate game. I had a for my eye, how do you call it, eye patch and stuff. I had an eye patch, and I was playing with one eye, you know. So at most times I had it up. Well, the helmets are, you know, it's not like a toy. but really fancy made. This is
some custom made. We got in touch with a local props shop, I would say, and see what they had, what they could provide us.
But I needed an axe or a sword.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we would give you that, half the equipment here would be broken by the end of the stream. So I don't think we can afford that, and it would be a crying shame.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's really fun, just get into the spirit of things.
Yeah.
Anyway, where were we? Yeah, so the specs. But anyway, so it's a really good machine. You'll see it as well. I will have the metrics running in the screen while we're playing the game, so you can see, especially the graphics card, how it's doing. This game.
This PC I'm playing on is Infinite A. Core i7. I didn't make, like Peter, I didn't make a fancy overview, I know what I'm talking about. So 1070 GTX 1070 gaming, nice RGB LED, etc. It's a complete game PC. And here I have my notebook, so I can check your questions. If you have any, just ask them in the chat. And I already can see play against hard, play against hard, play against hard. Question. Somebody's asking what the price is of the game.
The game. Well,
question.
You can get it in the Steam store. Let me quickly.
Well, I have Steam here open. It's listed in the Steam store, and the game is €40. So that's including VAT. And you have a with soundtrack, art book, etc. And then you pay 45, 46 euro. So I don't know US dollars. Please check the Steam store.
Should be around the same, like 40, 45 maybe.
Yeah. So the game is called Ancestors Legacy.
Yeah.
And this company made it. I didn't hear about it. It's Destructive Creations.
Yeah.
They did some other titles before.
They're a Polish developer, and they also made some other games you might have heard of. Let's see on their website as well. That makes it a lot easier. It loads a bit slow, but here we go.
Want to switch to your desktop?
No. IS Defense and Hatred. I heard they made some other games as well, which were quite maybe a little bit more well known. But anyway, this is one of their biggest projects so far, and I really have to say that it's looking really good and it plays really well, even though it's it's one of their earlier attempts, let's say. And the game is just out as well, so they've got a long way to go still, to try and patch things and maybe add some more maps. But it's already a good game.
I have two good questions. First of all, can I get the GPU for free?
No. We get that question a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean a lot.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no, we cannot do that.
Second question, do you have a giveaway? Can we?
I don't know, can we? Yeah. We might be able to see if we can give some copies of the game away, if you guys like that.
But how to do that? I mean...
how to do that? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could just drop them in the chat.
We could do, but it would cause a battlefield in the chat, right?
Yeah, yeah. So,
you know what would be nice?
What?
They know already. Damn. I wanted to say we drop it in the chat, but we don't tell them how to redeem or where.
I think they already got it because we're on Steam, so that's that's probably. No, but anyway, we could have some codes to give away, but obviously for that. We would need your PMs. So let's see. Maybe we could do a little bit of a raffle. So maybe Eric, maybe you could, in between games. Let's do it that way.
Yeah.
In between games. So we'll play a game, and then after we finish, win or lose, doesn't matter. You guys need to say, I don't know, just say GG or something like that.
Oh. That's good. I now already see a lot of people.
GG. You might be creative and say GG uninstall, or that's that kind of stuff. Anyway, if you say GG after we finish the game, Eric will pick one lucky winner, and then we will contact you after the stream.
Yeah. Well, what we do, like a few weeks ago, we will ask you to post your email address if you're the winner. Then we will copy paste this, and then you can delete your email address again, and then we will contact you by email. I still,
Well, either that or no. Actually, you cannot send us directly messages.
So we need to do it this way, and then of course you need to make sure your email address is correct, because a few weeks ago we did a live stream with Killer. We gave some things away, and 2 email addresses bounced. So I hope I see the guys today. asking me for the price, because then I will ask them again for their email address.
It would be a shame because you're missing out on some really good stuff. So anyway, okay. So let's talk a little bit more about this game. So as I said, it's a real-time strategy game.
You showed it already.
I can maybe show you as well. Yeah, maybe we could switch to the game itself.
Yeah.
To my PC. So here we go.
Whoa. A green screen.
And I'm seeing something. No, actually, I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing nothing. Flickering. Here we go. Okay, so
somebody's saying Vikings never had horns on their helmets. Jay.
I know. But you know, we had to get this prop shop as well. They I asked them for some Viking stuff. Yeah, they never had that. It appears we have some audio issues.
Yeah, no sound.
No sound. So let's try and fix that.
Oh my God! You know, that's we wanted to start already like a half hour ago, but we didn't have any audio in the game. And what for us the difficulty is, you know, we want to stream the audio of the game, but we at the same time we want to hear it on a headset. And you know, you know, with this helmet I cannot fit a headset, but I still have one over here. It's an MSI in-ear, so very small one. Hidden away because the big headset didn't fit on top of the helmet or inside the helmet. But you know, when we play the game, it's a little bit difficult to play the game without audio. You know, this game is not so bad, but especially if you are going to play a first-person shooter like Far Cry or something, then audio, you know, is really helpful for your gameplay. And each time we have the difficulty, you know, with each kind of game, of let's say each kind of platform. A few weeks ago, or last week, we played. State of Decay 2 with the zombies, you know, Microsoft. This game is Steam, and each time it's something different with audio settings, so we need to stream the audio and try to get it here.
Yeah.
So
Always difficult. Let's maybe just restarting the game would fix it. Let's see. I think I got. Let's see why.
yeah, so now it should be fixed, I hope.
So the game.
Let's wait for the thumbs up.
The game sometimes selects its own or tends to switch the sound sources. But let's wait for the thumbs up. Here we go. So
Johan?
we've
Yes,
got
so now we have audio, guys.
There we go.
And I want to talk about the audio because I like series like Vikings or, you know, this kind of series, and it's the same kind of audio, you know, same kind of music. So quite nice.
And the atmosphere in the game is really nice as well. It's a crying shame we couldn't get my PC working at the moment, you know, both sending the audio to you guys to the stream and also having it in my ear. But I have to say, you know, it does really add to the atmosphere, and during the game, you know, I'm not sure if it responds to the actions in the game, but it could very well be. But it's really, you know, it's really good music, let's say that.
Also the artwork is really nice, you know.
Yeah.
The storyline, I actually didn't play single player yet, but when you play a single player and in the menu you see a lot of, yeah, I mean it's yeah, let's call it artwork, right?
Yeah. And it's a story because it's historically accurate.
Except for the horns. Oh, you are not historically accurate.
I'm not historically. I'm definitely not. And so sorry for any Nordic people or Viking descendants who take you know, who take umbrage or whatever for this. But the game, and especially the single-player story, you've got, I think, there are 4 factions in the game. So there are Vikings, of course, there are Germans, Anglo-Saxons, and Slavs.
Oh, I already see battle in the chat going on. The Germans are the best!
Well, each faction has their own strengths and weaknesses. So they are very unique, and, you know, unique units, kind of linked to historical accuracy as well. And each faction has their own single-player campaign, which kind of runs through a certain period, or kind of the same period in time as well, around the Vikings, you know, when they were kicked out of England or just after that. And so, yeah, you get a lot of stories. The fun thing was I saw a lot of reviewers when they were reviewing the game saying they got a message from the developer saying, don't spoil the story, but because it's historically accurate, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know how it ends. If you know your history, let's say it that way. Yeah. But anyway, so there's all these factions you can choose. As you can see, we're in the main menu here. I've got on the top left, I've got the Afterburner running. I'm not quite sure, probably the logo is blocking that, so let me see if I can get it on the right side. If you want to know how to do that, by the way, we had a stream a while ago, so you can still find it on YouTube, about how to configure
Afterburner
OSD, or on-screen display, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just switching it to the top right for you guys. So this should be, if I now switch to the game, it should be in the top right. No, not yet. Then maybe I just need to restart the game. Sometimes it does that, I've noticed. So because it needs to, Afterburner needs to hook into, what are you doing?
I'm pushing your chair away.
Why? Leave me alone. Sometimes it needs to hook into the game engine, which means that if you change something, sometimes it will undo that. So let's see.
The Destructive Creations is the...
Yeah, is the studio behind this.
Yeah.
And well, I have to say I'm quite impressed. So just to take you through it quickly, here is of course the metrics of especially the GPU, so you can see what it's doing. As you can see, 500 FPS at the moment. Menu, of course. Options, when we're going into the video. What I'll do is, just to make sure I get enough FPS, because it's also streaming, is to put everything on high. So as you can see there, it's everything, all the settings are on high. Just confirm it. Display settings, we're streaming at full HD resolution. Obviously also because the capture card can only handle full HD. But maximum FPS is unlimited. VSync is off. So we should get the maximum FPS we can get. Yeah. So let's not wait any longer.
Do you see the frame rate?
Sorry?
400 FPS?
Yeah, but this is in the menu.
Yeah, okay. Now, so
You know. So what I'll do is I will start up a quick game, and let's see. Let's just do the 4 of us. So here we go, and let's put it in Domination, Annihilation.
Are you going to make a multiplayer game?
Yeah,
I
like Annihilation. I just like the word as well, so let's do that. The difference is Annihilation, you really have to go over and trash their base, and you know, their last building has to be destroyed, and then you win the game. With Domination, you get a certain number of points where there are villages you can capture, kind of like Company of Heroes, and the more villages you capture, the more points you get, and if one of the teams has more points coming in than the other, the points will start ticking down for the team that's losing. And then when all the points are done, that's when you win. So you don't really have to go over and whoop their base. So yeah, I'm a bigger fan of Annihilation, so let's see if we can do that. Starting tier, just low, a little bit of resources, and we're gonna do PvE. So Eric and me are gonna play against AI. Server name, I'll just put MSI Insider, which is...
Anybody already has this game? Maybe they can join?
Yeah, well, perhaps.
First do a private game,
yeah.
you will see.
Okay, host a private game. So,
okay.
I've got it.
I'm going to try to join you.
You can join me through Steam, I think. It's the same password that we used before. I'm not gonna tell you.
Secrets.
And as you can see now in the menu, in this menu I should say, it's locked at 30 FPS. That's okay, I guess. So you can see we've got a nice map here as well with 6 points we can capture. Nope.
No! Oh yeah, I remember. I'm typing the password wrong. This one?
Yeah. There you go.
Hey.
Okay, so Eric should be joining.
Yeah.
Sir Source NL.
Some people in chat are telling I will win.
What do you mean I will win?
Yeah, Erik will win. They know who's giving away the game codes.
Oh. Well, it doesn't
guys.
matter if you win or lose. So here we can add some AI, for example. So as promised, we'll start with medium and we'll just let them choose what they are.
I'm going to play as Viking.
Eric's going to be the Viking.
I don't have a Viking helmet,
No.
but...
And I'm actually going to be the Slavs, believe it or not, because I've played a little bit and I think they have a really good strategy that we can use to win. So yeah, if we're ready up, I think Eric, you need to be ready. So on the left.
Yeah, checking the chat.
Get ready, and then we can start the game. Yeah, just play. Here we go.
Okay. So you have a countdown, same like what I remember of Computex.
Yep. Pretty much.
Do you know what kind of game engine this is running on?
Oh, no idea.
I think it's Unreal, not?
I don't know if it's Unreal actually. Maybe you can
Google.
Look it up.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's loading a little bit. Eric's PC is already loaded. He has a little bit faster memory, but mine isn't far behind. And
no, it's not that they put this kind of information on the website, like hey, this engine.
No. So maybe
maybe wiki or something.
The game is already ready to start, so let's do that. Okay, so as you can see, all players, I already pressed start, but because my teammate wasn't ready yet,
okay,
the game would stop. So here's the game. You can zoom in and out a lot. You get a town hall, you get some towers already as your main base. And I'm going to start by building some stables, because I happen to know that the mounted archers of the Slavs are really good, as long as you can avoid getting attacked by the enemy. So I'm going to move my infantry here, my shield warband, which have, as you can see, poor health, good mobility, and an offense bonus. And you've got some special abilities here in the menu. One of them is, for example, raise shields. Now what happens when I go to one of these bases, this is one of the resource villages, and I have to attack the town center to conquer it, basically. And when I push this ability, because the town center is going to be shooting back, so I'm telling them to raise their shields, which means that they'll take less damage. Because as you can see, although the town center is going down quite quickly, but as you can see, I'm getting, you know, some of my warriors are dying. So their health will go to red, orange, yellow, you know, and then they'll die one by one. I see that Eric, in the meantime, is attacking the resource village closest to him. As you can see, I'm getting a comfortable 123 FPS. After this game, by the way, I'll also show you the recommended specs and what that means. But
you died.
Here we go. And so now I need to be within. There's a circle here. I'm not quite sure why I don't see it, but there is a circle of influence around each village. And you need to be close to that, and actually there's the enemy moving in, so I kind of have to pull back, because I happen to know that my troops are quite weak compared to his. But in the meantime, I can already start building. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so they got attacked.
You got wiped out already?
Not yet, but in the process of getting wiped out. Because they've got nothing. My warriors got nothing. These guys, shield warband from, these are Vikings. From the AI medium. So the AI medium is really aggressive, as you can see. Oh, and the other AI medium
I
is
also
actually
have medium against me.
Actually close. Yeah. So let's see. And so they'll try and capture this town, obviously. And I'll move in and start harassing them. So they're trying to heal up a little bit. And see, what I'm gonna do now is just try and kite away, because if my guys get caught with, you know, spears are really effective against mounted troops. So you don't really want to run into that, even with, if you have like knights or spear, you know, horsemen with spears. And once they pass a certain point, they'll start retreating of how many guys they'll lose. As you can see here. They're starting to attack me as well. So now we can, and it's really important as well to finish them off, because as you can see, there's a little 1 there, and there's a white ring around it. That means that it will gather experience, each troop. So you've also got a retreat option, which is very useful when you want to conserve what experience you've got and you want to continue with this unit. Because you can pull it back into your base, and using this little button here you can replenish. It's nighttime as well, by the way. That's a really nice mechanic about this game. Oh wow. This medium just strolled into the wrong neighborhood. Let's see if we can kill him quickly. That's really difficult. Might have gotten him. But the night mechanic means that sight range is reduced. So you can actually not see that far. And we now need to start capturing this all over again. I'll just build a
I have a bad feeling.
third group of warriors as well. And I'll just bring them in to make it a bit easier to do everything. To catch this area. Because as you can see, it's going quite slow using these horse archers. And I need to be constantly on guard for enemy troops entering from any kind of reason. From any kind of direction. Because they do like to flank you as well. It's really... the AI is really quite good in this game. Quite smart. And so even though it's medium and you would expect, oh, that's easy, you know, that's going to be an easy town and just roll right over them. It's really not that easy. So I'm now attacking with 3 squads. As you can see, by the way, my food is actually in the minus now. So I really have to hurry up and we really have to get some more points. So that we can...
I'm going to attack the middle.
Oh, yeah, they come. So let's see. So the night mechanic is in kind of my disadvantage because it means that my troops need to be closer in order to see them, to see the enemy. Oh, that's not good. See, now one of my groups is being attacked. As you see, they die quite fast, so I'm going to retreat them. And all the while, the other troops can finish these guys.
They didn't take the middle.
Here we go. Neither did we yet.
Oh, yes, so I'm working on it.
Yeah, let's see if we can recapture this point here. Because, yeah, so the enemy is still in there. And they're trying to heal up.
Let me check the chat.
Oh, they just got reinforcements as well.
Somebody says don't care about food.
Well, don't care about food. The thing is, when it runs out and it's 0, your stamina of your troops, or your what's it called? The way they, you know, they'll retreat much faster. Just forgot the name now, but anyway, it's like a stamina thing, where if it's 0, your troops will kind of retreat at the first hint of danger, and so you don't want that. So that's why it's important to keep having some food. Cyclone is really killing me right now. It's not day yet.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, see, and this is medium. Honestly, the AI is so aggressive, so good. I really like this. On the other hand, you know, I want to win this game, so I really want them to go away. Alright, so let's see if we can recapture this now. Also, the XP gain is quite slow on these guys. So some more research. So there's units.
Other bases under attack.
There's buildings that you can build. There's research that you can do to improve. And there's this is something called blessings. So these have, when you build a place of worship, you can cast kind of spells of blessing, which have a certain effect, like recruitment cost reduced, upkeep cost reduced. This one's really good for me because my food is still in the minus.
Are you already upgrading this part?
No.
Oh my god, I'm still, you know, trying to keep up the enemy.
Yeah, same here. And the houses you only need to build to get more.
Guys.
To get more troops, to get the ability to have more troops. But then again, you need the resources to support those troops and to build them. As you can see, by the way, the GPU is still doing quite fine. It's being really nicely used. 120 FPS, 72 degrees, which is just fine. So I've captured this point now, and now I kind of need to make sure I defend it, because it's really easy to the enemy to recapture it. Here there are some things that I can gather, so I'll just make sure that yeah, wake up. I'll give the order to create these peasants to start gathering these resources. And also I've got some other options here, so better defense, so an extra group of villagers will be, it's kind of like a group, a garrison that will appear. And I can build some watchtowers, which you can see there are in fixed positions. All the buildings that you build are in fixed position. You can't select the location of them yourself. But I'll stop explaining so much and start playing a bit more, because my troops have been idling a bit. Actually, I want to make sure that this base is going to be safe. I see you're under
Oh
attack.
my, I'm under attack. No.
There's a lot, and he's got some archers as well.
Yeah, so...
Okay, I'm gonna be under attack as well by the look of it, so... Oh, there's four groups at my location now. So let's see. So the key for me in this strategy is to keep kiting away. No, so you see, no food left, morale is falling. So, but it's plus 15 now, so it should be okay soon. And I've also, one of my units has leveled up, which means that I can select a special ability, which in this case will be... Yeah, so archers are really good indeed, once they've leveled up especially. So they're following me right into my base, which is kind of a trap as well, because of the towers, of course, that we're shooting. But at the same time, look at how far they make it in before they get shot. It's crazy. So I'll see what I can do to kill as many troops as I can and finish them off, because that will make it way more expensive for him to, for the enemy to get the troops back. And my troops are fast, so they should be able to catch up. The piercing ability gives a lot more damage, by the way. So it's just raw damage. You can also choose accuracy, which just means that more arrows will hit. But I would just want to go for raw damage, because I'm just going to be kiting away from these guys. And once they level up a bit more, the enemy will just melt. Oh yeah, you're under attack. Okay, so I'm gonna build. Let's see. I just want to level up this. So this is a bit more composite bow, so it will give me a bit more shooting speed. And at the same time, I want to build some defenses so that if the enemy comes to this point, it will be much harder for them to capture that. And now I'm gonna see if I can help out Eric. He's holding off very bravely. And the really nice thing about these horse archers as well is that they're...
Need help in the middle.
Yeah, coming. And I have an ability here as well that's raining down, so a rain of arrows, so they'll just fire really quickly, really fast. So, and as you can see, they're just melting cold.
Why my guy I'm retreating is going past the enemy?
Because the enemy was in his path, I would assume.
Come on!
The enemy archers are indeed also quite good, as you see, because my troops are taking quite a bit of damage. And now yeah. There's also a friendly fire mechanic, by the way, so that means that once you get, for example, if I come up behind Eric's troops and to try and help him, and my horse archers start to fire.
We're streaming also on Facebook. I just see how it looks on YouTube, and I'm sorry, you know, YouTube is only 720p.
Oh,
so
I'm gonna lose.
Check this on. Facebook is only 720p, so please check the YouTube link, which is 1080p. Looks much better.
Yeah. We'll put. I think you just put the YouTube link in Facebook chat.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, good. And now we can get back to try and win this game, but it's really difficult.
How do I repair things?
They need to be not on fire, so they need to be extinguished, as it's called.
Oh, so I should build a well, right?
Well, yeah. In your base, you mean?
Yeah.
No, your base, the well in your base will just extinguish buildings on fire in your base, so they'll have to be attacking your base for that to be useful.
I didn't have a well yet.
No. I'll build a place of worship as well, so that we can get some bonuses going. But as you can see, it's really hard on medium. We really need to focus.
I'm not happy I lost that good squad.
Yeah, because you can upgrade your squad, you can upgrade their armor even. Some squads, most of the squads, the infantry at least, have an ability to heal. My horses don't, but they can be replenished if you have if you're close to your base, for example, or close to one of these buildings, or one of these villages that you've captured.
Are you building a lot of traps?
No, none actually. They are quite useful, but my troops, but also my troops cannot build those because they're on a horse.
Oh.
They're way too fabulous for that.
So,
Okay, so my troops are leveling up quite nicely, and as you can see now, even with 3 squads, we can just pretty much annihilate enemy troop, and that we're gonna need that because look at that. There's so much coming this way. So again,
I just found out when a building is burned down to the ground but still alive, then you can repair it, and it doesn't cost anything. It is good.
yeah, that's. But you mean a base building or one of those?
Yeah, one of those ship buildings.
Okay. Wow. There's some things I also didn't know yet. Alright, so...
You need help there?
No, I'm okay. I just need to capture this, then I can replenish some of my horses.
Yeah.
Resources are looking a lot better. I'm also gonna build a blacksmith, because that will enable me to research more things, like some economy upgrades, which will allow me to have more resources and a bit more efficiency.
I need wood. Okay, there it is.
But as you can see, the enemy is moving in now as well.
Need help?
This is gonna be, this might be useful. I can probably keep these guys at bay a little bit, but they're gonna be attacking.
Coming. 2 elite squads, level 2. Saw some fighting. Oh, you have left.
Yep.
I'm going for the archers first.
I've routed one of their.
Yeah, it's a pity. I need to build an archery.
Oh,
new guys
wiped
coming
out
in.
another one. No, these guys, they're gonna rush me. I'm trying to stay out of their way. Don't reach me. Alright.
Uh-oh.
Killing the medium. Spear guys.
Yeah, I'm
They're
also
quite well
fighting
armored,
the spear
though.
guys, attacking them. I'm afraid they will.
They were already retreated, but it's okay. Oh.
Okay, I'm going for the archers.
Yep, same.
If you take on the spearmen.
I will. But first I'm gonna decimate them. So as you can see here, you probably here now you see the friendly fire popping up, which means that I'm too far behind and I'm actually hitting Eric's troops. A little bit.
Me?
So need to be careful about that. It was actually not that bad because I was still kind of on the side, but I was hitting some of his troops, unfortunately. So now we've recaptured this base, which is nice. I can build at least one watchtower as well, but I kind of still need to be there. They are being attacked in the middle, by the way. 2 groups at least, so let's go there.
Yeah, maybe let's go there.
Whoa! Okay. Let's see if we can take out this group while we're at it. Probably yes. We can't get away. The water slows your troops down.
Okay, I got archery.
But it's really hard. This is medium, guys, so playing on hard, we're probably going to do it for you, but that's going to be, a nightmare. Wow! I just saw like a big rock going through the sky. Oh, some of my troops are tied up in battle. Uh-oh. I need to retreat them before I lose all. Oh, wow. Look at that, they've got some kind of artillery going.
Yeah?
Yep. Some far, big range artillery.
Not on fire. Okay, so
We can find those guys and take them out. Here we go. So that's the thing that was firing on me.
Can we capture it?
No. Well, I don't know actually. But I did destroy it. I did take it out. I neutralized the threat.
Oh,
Okay,
more
so
coming.
there's another troop. Let's see if we can get on the side so that we get as little friendly fire as possible.
I'm going to repair the archer tower. Not sure how fast. Oh, it costs money.
Oh wow.
Quite a lot.
Actually getting these archers.
So you don't leave me behind, though.
I'm trying, but these archers are taking out my guys. They're being really annihilated right now.
Focus at the ones without, they're escaping.
Yeah, trying. So, my other troops here. We'll get those back here, and I'll see if we can...
Liquidating. It's a pity, if we kill them, then they don't come back.
Yeah, but they're all like level 1 or stuff, so they don't really have much experience. This guy, he's not close enough. He needs to be close enough to be able to get the troops again.
Oh, there again.
Yeah, they're relentless. They will keep going. And they probably have a lot of bases here as well, or they've captured a lot of the
a lot
bases.
of resources, I guess.
So they have a lot of resources. They
Can
just
you kill the...
No.
Yeah, and the other one. There's one guy push to the bridge.
Where?
The bridge in the middle. Yeah, kill him. Go. Good.
That's
Continue. There's one other guy running.
Yeah, I know, but probably there will be more troops here waiting for me.
There.
Yeah, I'm not gonna chase him because there's a village. There's a village of them there, and
I'm not sure about what to upgrade. I'm going.
Let's see if we can get here in time to harass these guys and make them stop. But there are archers back here as well. You'll see by the incoming fire.
I think I'm, again.
See if we can get these archers. Got them with their pants down. Make it rain some arrows, but they're still doing a lot of damage to my guys, as you see. Also because they're not really armored. I haven't upgraded any of their armor yet.
I'm going to do a mud trap, a muddy pit trap. It will slow them down. Nah. Yeah. So in front of my archers, so they have a lot of time to shoot at them.
Being rushed yet again. Fast. Oh, an archer. No, it's okay, but wow, that
I don't
damage.
know why this. Okay.
And they're
So
now
guys,
back
let us
here.
know how you like this game. Looks at trialing to handle ultra videos LEDs. Yeah, well, this game, it's not. If you see the FPS, we're now running at 114 FPS at 1080p with what is 99%? That's the load.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
so
it is utilizing the GPU completely, which is that's what you want because that's why you've got the GPU. But this kind of FPS, and it still looks really good. And I really wish if you can zoom in. Look at that. And it kind of, if you zoom in enough, you will see your troops. If you upgrade their armor, for example, you can really see the changes. I'm gonna replenish this guy as well. Rebuild this watchtower.
It is really a pity I cannot take their, how do you call that?
Their siege engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, more people incoming. On my location.
I'm building some traps.
And go.
You?
No, the enemy. Okay, so now, because I built this blacksmith, I can start upgrading some other
Oh, look at it,
stuff here as well. Oh yeah, they're coming for you.
Listen up, man.
Let's see if I can go and help Eric out.
No need. Oh,
Are you sure?
well, no. They have a,
Siege engine?
yeah, again, but I'm going to.
Oh, there's one here as well, but unguarded, so let's see if we can take advantage of that.
I'm going to charge.
Back, I think we got it. And in the meantime,
Oh, another one with rocks.
yeah, there's a really big,
But they're really,
there's so many, and it's going so fast. They're building so fast. This
they're
AI.
defenseless.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But the AI, seriously, they're just really good.
Throwing money at stupid things.
Also, let's see if I can make my troops a bit more lasting here. So, because they're gonna get attacked again by archers. But this time around, see, I upgraded their armor a bit, so they're gonna be less affected by it. And now I can actually start harassing one of their points, so that's quite nice. But as you see, they're not happy about it. They're gonna charge me.
Why are you harassing them?
Because then I take their attention away. You know, they have to then spend money and time and resources here. So I'm tying them up basically for you to take advantage.
I'm going to build some...
It's quite effective. So as you can see, I'm whittling their squads down quite fast as well.
I'm waiting until I can build tier 3 technology.
Yeah, I've already researched that.
I need more.
Let's see if I can actually decap this point, which will be a big blow to their economy. So
Shall I
see
go
if we
for
can
Bravo? I'm still too weak.
maybe that, or maybe go for C.
Yeah, you don't want to know what's there at sea.
Probably not. Okay.
Extra troops coming in.
Yep. Here as well.
4 forces. Yeah, that's your side.
Okay. Where are you going, guys? Where are you? Don't
You
go.
have a floor already.
Yeah, because I've been up and down harassing these guys constantly. So these guys are now really good and really effective at taking out enemy troops.
I'm waiting until I can go for level 3. I need 100 metal. I have 90.
Yeah, so that's almost.
Yeah, but then probably what I want to build costs more money.
These guys just don't stop. It's got like endless amounts of troops.
Yeah, it's red. Okay, building tier 3.
Right, so. Okay.
It's quite funny when you walk into this village, enemy village, you see all the peasants.
Yeah, running around in panic. Yes.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense because you know you're attacking the village.
It's really with the hands up.
Okay, so these guys are trying to get away. I have to take out one.
Okay, I got this. So
Yeah, I'm getting this. So let's see if we can get some more upgrades going as well. So that will ease up on the economy. Make sure we have a little bit more space.
yeah, is there an overview you can see the state against the enemy?
Like in Age of Empires, you mean?
Yeah.
Not that
I
I've
never played
seen.
that game, but I guess.
Well, yeah, it did. Oh, and actually in Company of Heroes as well. I think
Yes.
it had kind of like a. No, the only thing I can see is your ping in my top left, which isn't pretty.
Somebody's saying something about PlayStation 4. Could be, not sure. Hey guys.
I think it was
So
also on
what's
some
harder,
console.
Company of Heroes 2 or this game?
Well, Company of Heroes 2 is a bit more diverse in my experience. So it has a lot more
You also have
units.
capture points.
Yeah, you have victory points and you have resource points. And the resource points, I mean here as well, they're quite diverse. You know, not all resource points are the same. So some resource points will give you more wood, others will give you more food. So there is definitely a dynamic at work, but it's definitely not as much as Company of Heroes, which, you know, you've got fuel points, you've got victory points. Take care of these guys. Leave them alone. Go away. Get out of here. Go back screaming to your monies. Run away! Okay. Oh, they're stopped. Okay, that's good. Now, oh wow, look at that. They just turned around. These were like 2 guys already in the red. And they killed 2 of my horse archers. That's just... Anyway, let's see if we can capture this, finish capturing this. Then I can also replenish these horse archers.
Against some enemies in my base.
Yeah, it's okay. We are slowly hurting them. Very slowly.
Yeah. Okay. Now I want
So, one shot by that ballista or whatever it is, and 2 of my troops died. That's also quite OP. But powerful. I thought it was mostly good against buildings, and it did like destroy the town center as well, like in one go. So that's wow. Let's get some more armor going.
Yeah, now I don't know. I have my first watchtower. It's okay. No comment. No problem, no command. It's also a pity. I believe in Computex you can go into bunkers and buildings, and here you cannot.
Go into buildings and defend. Yeah, because you know in Company of Heroes everything is shooting, so that kind of makes sense. But if you're in there with spears or swords, I mean, okay, it might be more difficult to clear out the building, but towards the outside, there's not that much you can do.
And here, I think it's also what's the difference is that you have maximum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units, right?
Yes. So you can build or you can have at any time a maximum of 10 units. You can actually say that or set that in the menu when you set up a game. You can determine how many units a player can have. Just keep going. And the maximum you can select is 10. Okay, so should have these guys now. Whew. Okay, so can we do? Oh, what? I need dead war. I thought I had dead warriors. What's this then?
Dead warriors?
Game. What are you doing? I have dead warriors. I want to replenish them. Look, it says it. But for some reason, it doesn't do it. Okay. Well, that's gonna make things a bit more interesting, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm upgrading my buildings as well to a higher tier.
Yeah.
I still need to work on the efficiency. You know what's it? Oh, I need a blacksmith.
Yeah, the blacksmith will enable you to do more upgrades.
And for blacksmith, I need more metal. So we have a metal problem.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to capture some of these ones where I think this, for example, this one will give us some metal.
Oh,
can't I replace these troops? That's really... That's not good. That's not good. And they keep killing my troops as well. Because I keep sending out some of these guys, these farmers, to get resources.
I have again a big enemy. I saw a fireball coming in.
A fireball?
Yeah.
Oh, that's aimed at a building then. Where is that? Where are you?
In the middle.
The middle base. Oh, yeah. Actually, I saw... Wow.
There's something at the bridge. I'm afraid... You see?
No, because I'm sorry, I'm a bit tied up on trying to defend this base. This is weird.
Ah. Okay, I'm going to push. Whoa.
So, I have no idea why these... Whoa, what was that? Something kind of took out like almost all my troops here, like in one go.
Yeah, here also they have a dual setup. Come on guys, don't retreat to your home base.
Yeah, I kind of do need to actually, let's see if we can... Oh, this is probably why. Can we put it down? Hurry up. There.
Okay, did I already build a blacksmith? No. So, what about the worship items?
Have to break off. The worship items you can, it's like buffs that you can
need
get.
to put off my helmet to drink.
Oh man, I can't get any rest here. Let's see, maybe I need to build some more units. Just to get some more firepower in here. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, blacksmith build. Next. Oh, cool. I'm going to downgrade the upkeep cost.
Yep, that's always good. Again, I won't be able to, probably won't be able to, they start retreating now. Get some of our troops.
Okay, my two bases are quite okay defended.
Yeah, mine aren't.
Are they not?
Well, the one I'm currently fighting in isn't, because it's one's being constantly overrun, so I'm probably gonna have to abandon it for the moment. In order to replenish my troops, because I just couldn't, they just couldn't get replenished. And now again, this is weird. It's probably because the game thinks that it completed the replenish thing, but it didn't. So that's
and
weird.
your squad spotted.
Yeah, there's not much I can do at the moment. Let's see if I can retreat these guys.
Oh, this is quite effective. Oh. Whoa, what's this?
So I'm upgrading the armor. Let's see if we can get a nice vision of this, because it's gonna change once that completes.
Yeah, shoot one more time.
There we go.
Something heavy. Oh, there.
Yeah, so these guys,
This
actually
is
they're not attacking. What's going on?
ballista.
Oh wow, so this is actually completely destroyed, but they can't recapture it. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like that, or if this is like a bug. This is really weird. This capture point just seems to be completely... It's like everywhere are dead bodies anyway, so it's like a dead village. But it almost seems like it cannot be built up again.
I took it. I took their heavy weapon in the middle on the bridge.
Oh, okay, cool.
I didn't.
Well,
oh.
For some reason I can't seem to...
Oh, I did. Come on. Come on, you guys.
So Eric got something here. What do we... Well. So this is kind of weird. They're just standing around here as well. This might be a bug, because the enemy is clearly trying to do something here, or else they wouldn't be hanging around here. But they can't seem to capture this because there's something going on. But that's weird. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so we can't research this anymore. Get some more houses to build. Some more.
Come on.
Okay,
You can do it.
This
Yes,
bad,
yes,
this
yes,
bad,
yes,
this
yes.
bad. Kind of getting overrun here. Because also there's no way I can regain these troops. This is a bit weird. I haven't seen this before. Where actually my troops are, you know, I've got dead soldiers everywhere, but my squads just can't be redeemed. And this guy didn't have him selected or something, but he got vanquished.
And now I'm going to try to take their heavy artillery.
And this point is still mine. They can't seem to recapture it. Okay, so this will be interesting to see.
Peter, can you check in the middle?
What? Yeah.
I'm taking 2 of their siege.
Yeah, go do it. I'm watching. Okay, so it's basically you're breaking off troops.
Yeah.
And they will man the siege equipment.
Yeah, but in the bottom you see. Well, you cannot see, but you know how to get this thing home.
I've got no idea. Let's see how my troops
It's
are doing. So it's
slow.
I only regained a few of my troops, so that's really bad. This hasn't happened before to me. So I've only got 2. Can't regain most of these troops, which is really a big shame because they're like level 5. For some reason I can't get them back. They're all huddled up here with some archers as well, so that's not gonna work. Norse archers. At least they've got British archers as well. They can fire a lot further away. They're like longbowmen. This is kind of a pain in the ass.
I like income slightly increased option and upkeep cost moderately reduced.
Yeah.
Sounds very good.
Yeah, I mean, but I really think we've got a little bit of a bug here.
What's the problem?
I can't replenish any of these troops in 2 squads, my 2 best squads. I just lost 1 other squad as well. And the enemy's all around this part, but they can't seem to capture
Maybe
it.
because you're maximum people?
No, not that one.
Just build an extra.
I already did. I just got the 5th squad.
Okay.
So before that it wasn't even a thing. But let's see. And let's I might have to disband or do something else with those. See what else. Okay, so now we've got 5 squads here. Let's see if I can take out these archers. Crap. Look at all that big blob heading my way. Oh, warrior died. See, wow. Wow.
Oh. Fire.
I don't know what that was. I didn't even see anything. My warrior just died.
bit afraid to build those shield bearers.
What is this guy doing? Seriously? Oh, you found it. Okay. That's new. Original. This is really something special.
Do you think I should... I need more.
Let's see how many troops I can recuperate from this. Still got 2 level 5 squads, but I can almost guarantee you that they won't come back up to full strength. Here we go, just 1! What is this? Just 3. What the hell is this? Game. What? This is really
Maybe
strange.
next game is fixed.
Who knows? But this is really strange. I haven't seen this before. Okay, so this base is still intact.
How many wood do you have?
A lot.
Oh my god, that's for me. Yeah,
I don't know. I probably can't gift you any wood, but I would if I would.
that would be a nice option, right?
Yeah, like again, like in Age of Empires, you could gift people resources, your teammates. I have no idea if this is possible. Because if I click on anything for you, I can't seem to do anything.
I'm just clicking some options, you know, if I get better, why not?
But this is really weird, so I can't replenish my squad. There's no way to do that. So I'll just see if I can armor them.
What for me is also a little bit strange item or interesting item, you know, is that you need to buildings. You cannot select where they go, so you cannot place items or buildings strategically in your base. You know, they just you click an option and they're built at a set location.
Yeah. That indeed is something that it's kind of like in Battle for Middle Earth. I think has the same. We need to attack somewhere.
Nice.
Can you go down into B or A perhaps? Because I've got like wow, look at how many troops are here. So maybe we can actually abuse this point. Okay, let's maybe not hang around here. Let's go. Because there's oh, this thing, this catapult.
Look at that! It's quite nice if
It's
you
killing so
use a
many
torch
troops.
on the guys.
It's killing so many troops.
Peter,
Yes.
if you use a torch in the dark.
Yeah, but I've got a siege engine that's wrecking me from afar.
Yeah, I see him, and there are a lot of troops.
They came in like a wrecking ball or whatever. Bad joke you can make.
Command and Conquer or Red Alert, you had a nuke now.
Yeah, I don't think they had that in like.
But the building is still yours.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's why I think it's a bug. It's not supposed to be that way. If it's broken like this, the building, they should probably be able to capture it. So that's why I'm saying I'll come to your middle base, and then we're gonna push through to B. How about that? Because I think all of their troops are now pretty much gathered around. Well, which point is that? C? I have no idea. So they're tied up there, and they don't seem to be able to go anywhere. So let's take advantage of it. So are you with me?
Moment. Gathering some new troops. The horseman.
Huh?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So what Eric meant is I can put torches on indeed, so that means that you can see further, because in the night, usually, you can't see very far. But once you start attacking, you can't see anything anymore. You can't see so far anymore. They'll basically drop the torches or just put them down. Okay, so I've decapped their middle base now. Let's see if I can capture it quickly out from under them.
It's quite interesting. I have the idea that this catapult is moving with my other troops. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it could very well be. So I have so much wood stored up, I can just very easily build up this base with all the defenses, so I'll just do that. So if you can help to defend this against any possible attack, but as you can see they're still located, they're all just holding this position. This might just be a game-breaking bug that we just found.
Nah, don't worry. At one moment they will all move to your base.
Probably not. I have a feeling that they won't, because we just attacked the point closest to them, and we took it, and they just didn't do anything. They just stood there.
Until one moment you say, "Whoa, even more enemies."
I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. So let's take A as well.
Yeah, working on it.
And once we have that, because it's annihilation, so there's not like it's not a domination match where you need the points to run out. So we can actually go into their base and wreck them. Because we need to destroy that base.
These are not the bases, to be clear, right?
No. These are support
Resource
bases.
points.
Yeah, resource points. So in a normal match, they would just provide extra points, like for domination. And here all they do is they give you a forward base, so you can retreat your troops there and replenish them, or you would normally be able to. And let's see if we can push on a little bit. They give resources, obviously. So shall we just push on?
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Why behind me?
You.
You need to be. Correct. You need to be in front because my troops are a bit weaker.
Yeah.
They're more susceptible to. There we go. Let's finish this map off. This match.
Oh, I only have one. I only have half of my troops.
Why?
I don't know. Archers are a little bit lazy.
Okay, so as you can see, you have the red bar below. That's like fire, and once that completes, the rest of the burning
it also
building
acts like a shield, right?
will actually burn down. Well, you kind of have to go through that first, indeed, and then once that's completely red, that bar, the building will burn down by itself. However, the enemy can build a well. There'll be a well here somewhere where they'll have villagers running to this place here with buckets, as you can see a little bit, and they will start to put out the fire. So that
Let's find the well and kill the well.
Yeah, I'm looking around as well.
I found
well.
It. I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, going to kill it.
Alright, good. Where is it?
It's behind town hall. Below.
Oh yeah, nice.
A lot of guys.
So I'm still trying to kill the church. And see, these guys are still standing here. Like, what the hell? So I've been telling you that the AI was really good, and they were up to the point where they kind of got stuck.
Got stuck.
So I don't know if this is the AI's fault, really. So really what we have to do here is we have to kill this whole base. So hopefully now they can't just put out the fires. So we'll go a little bit faster. So I might see if I can build.
And this is now a pity, you know. Now my troops are gaining veterancy.
Actually, I don't know if my guys can build siege engines. I didn't build the.
I'm going to kill the tower. Can you also go to the tower?
Which tower?
At the bottom there are 2 towers because they keep killing me.
Oh, that.
Left side also 1.
I know there are 3 in every base, so just so you know that.
But yeah, this is like.
It's going down quite fast.
Not down yet.
It takes a while. As you can see, their base just now crumbled as well here. This house is nearly done.
I'm taking on the last tower.
Stables. I don't know actually if houses are something you have to. And as you can see, some of their buildings are actually coming back up. As you can see, it's really
yeah,
good.
this guy probably has a lot of resources, so he keeps building and repairing.
Yeah, so we really need to.
And the well is again in.
Yeah, that's why we rebuilt it. That's why I'm looking at the moment also to build some more group. Here we go, catapults. So let's see, build 3 catapults. That should make it a little bit quicker because they are really effective against buildings. As you can see, it's just kind of rebuilding, and once this tower gets rebuilt,
well down again.
once this tower gets rebuilt, it'll start shooting again probably. So that's we really have to take care of this. But it won't start shooting before it's completed, before this bar is full, as far as I know.
I don't know. This guy is.
Yeah, so
You know,
it's gonna.
the disadvantage. The fire needs to be put out before it can rebuild it.
Yes, that's the
And
only.
it doesn't have a well, so it will not go well.
Well, it will burn out eventually by itself because
Yeah,
once
but
the
so
building
by
is
that
down.
time we need to make sure we have, because he's rebuilding the tower.
The barracks, the tower, yeah, indeed. So that's why I'm also ordering. I've built some siege engines of my own now, and I'm ordering them slowly because they're very slow, as you can see. And they're slowly heading in this direction.
I have the idea that my troops are
Barracks, or else he'll start building troops. Or maybe his troops are also down here. Probably. But this is a strange case. The well is now kind of permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah, this takes some doing. Oh, this takes a while. But luckily, we don't have a time limit on our stream.
Well, and this was only one enemy, right?
This is just one, yeah. We've got another one. We're actually lucky that we didn't
you
choose
see?
3 enemies.
Check him out. Building. He has a blacksmith again. I mean, this house doesn't want to go down, does it?
Of course not. Might see if I can use my attack load. I don't know how much it will help, but. Okay, so that's one house down as well.
Well,
I thought we destroyed all of his buildings, but
yeah,
it's
but
not.
this guy keeps repairing.
He's cheating!
Yeah. Really?
That seems strange.
Everything is like.
Yeah, in a state of being rebuilt. This also, look at how slow it's going. Oh, here we go. Player AI medium lost. So that's probably this
I
one.
didn't get that message. Oh yeah.
But still, I think it's rebuilding.
Then maybe the other one lost.
No, I think it's this one. Or maybe the rebuilding will stop now, I'm not sure. But then, just in case, let's make sure that our siege engines here are gonna go.
I'm moving them to here.
So his base is probably around here. So we kind of need to go there. I'm just moving them to in position to take care of the
found
next
another
base
tower.
already.
Oh my god.
Really? Which tower where? In the back. Oh yeah, but that one's just being rebuilt, so it doesn't fire, I think. Does it?
Not yet, but.
No, it won't start firing for a while. Okay.
It's
Actually,
yeah.
there's a lot less troops around here now. I think that's because one of the AI players is actually defeated. So
yeah,
most of his troops are gone. I've got no idea. So let's.
I mean, lost is not disappeared, right?
No, it's not the same thing. Well,
I
actually,
think
lost means that he gave up or something like that. He's gone. He's out of the game, I think.
Tower here again.
We need to go there. Yeah, just leave it. Probably you can leave it. And let's move to the other base.
Do you hear that? The dog in the dark barking. Okay, let me check what I can still. Ooh, still a good place.
Oh, my siege engines are also attacking this guy at range. Let's see if we can find barracks. But there will probably be. Oh, there we go. There's a.
I'm here with my captured siege engine.
Tower. The siege engine now.
Are you doing force attack?
What is force attack?
Area attack?
No. I'm just giving them the assignment to fire on certain areas. Here we go. So as you can see, just a few hits of this siege engine and building. Let's move them up a bit.
Okay,
They are so slow.
they're coming. On the move.
It's because you got so close to them, I think.
Doesn't matter. They don't stand a chance.
Yeah, cold, so this should be over quite soon. And my troops are kind of attacking. One of them is in range of a enemy tower. It seems.
They're coming all coming your way.
That's nice. I can't really do anything.
Level it to the ground.
Well, maybe I can go sideways. Yeah, here we go.
Kill, please. Yeah, one more.
Yeah, they're coming straight into my troops. Don't worry about it. So now we've got some archers on the way here.
I'm going in from the other side. Oh.
They actually killed one of my horses. How fast did he repair this? This tower. Whoa, my troops are dying. I need your help here, dude.
Me?
Because my troops are very vulnerable to fire and they're actually dying now.
Doing everything that's attacking.
I'm actually losing troops now. So if you can just stay in their base, basically, to spot their buildings, what I can do is I can fire from quite far away.
No, just build it.
Get a little closer. Let's make these guys here and replenish them. Holy crap, though.
Listen up, man. This way.
So. I don't know what they attacked. Can you move in closer? Their base?
Well, prepare a little bit.
Oh. Well, they're actually attacking you from their base, so you need to spot something so we can shoot. Oh wow, they're barracks. Look at that. Once they're extinguished, they can rebuild it really fast. Luckily, that archer tower is good. Luckily, this barrage will.
I have the idea I lost some troops, but I don't know where they...
I know for sure I lost a lot of troops.
Well, I think it's over. I mean, we lost. So what if we start leaving?
Well, we've got all the points. Yeah, we can start focusing their town, but first we need to spot it, so that's why I needed you. There we go. Fire.
I think if we kill that one, it's finished.
Let's hope so. All my troops are focusing on it now.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, finally! Took us long enough.
Yeah. So let's check the chat. Who's still awake? I don't see any GG here.
Well, it takes a few seconds. There's a little bit of a delay. Give him some time.
I don't see any GG
So,
here.
victory.
Ah.
Wow.
My helmet is like...
Yeah, is it giving you a lot of protection?
Yeah, but it's also limited. It limits my view. You know, it's like I need SLI to view at two screens at the same time.
You got two eyes, so you know.
And if I want to scratch something, I'm like.
All right, so
it's not the most.
Can we get a GG, guys?
Yeah.
Chat. Can we get a GG and yeah, for whoever wants to win a code, I don't know. Maybe check YouTube as well.
Oh, GG,
everybody, GG. There we go. All right, well, you know, do your thing.
Yeah. Check this guy.
Yeah. We know that guy.
Yeah, we know that guy. Always wants to have something.
Yep, always wants to win. Win.
And here, what's this? Also.
Oh, well, that's yeah, that's another GG.
Yeah,
that's not the correct one.
Okay, I'm going to pick one random. hope I pronounce it correctly. It's on and you know it doesn't matter, but this time it's on YouTube. Amentrin Den won the game code.
Okay, so
Please post your
yeah. So
nice.
make sure we get your email address, and then we'll make sure that after the stream we'll get your code to you.
And please send us post your email address here. I will copy paste it. Then you can delete it.
Yeah. So then you can also play this game.
Yeah, you already wrecked, so we saw it.
Cool. All right. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, and it's a nice game. You know, we did now. You can do single player, skirmish, multiplayer online, ranked multiplayer. I saw. Can you maybe show?
That I didn't see yet, so that might be new. Actually, I don't think you can do. Yeah, ranked game. So there is a ranked game. I have no idea. I haven't played that yet. So I'm supposing that there will be a ranked system there. In the end, where multiplayer you can distinguish yourself. If you win a lot, you'll get top tier. I have no idea how the ladders will work or anything, but it's a really cool idea. Because I really think if you have got a great strategic mind, honestly. I'm not that good at these kind of games. I do really enjoy them, but it's very difficult to manage everything at the same time. So for me, it's usually a case of spamming troops, and that's why, for example, the Slavs, what I just did, that little strategy or tactic, I should say, with the horse archers, and just chasing them off, works really well for dealing with troops. Less well with destroying bases, as you could see. So, but that's really cool. By the way, I think we also have a slide that shows you the minimum and recommended specs, if we haven't showed you yet. I'll just go this way here. So as you can see, this game just got out as well. I think last week or something it launched. But the recommended and required specs, honestly, minimum specs, you shouldn't be looking at those. Recommended specs is kind of where it's at. And we've put, of course, we've got the specs there themselves, but if they don't really say anything to you, if you're not that technical, we also put some indication of when this hardware was relevant, and when you kind of if you bought a PC, what year you would get this kind of hardware. So for the minimum specs, it would be a PC that was typical hardware for like 2011, 2012, so it's quite a long time ago. And the recommended specs actually, any PC from around the 2013, 2014 era, which is kind of mid to high spec, 4 or 5 years ago. PC of 4 or 5 years old that you haven't upgraded at all should be able to play this game just fine. Obviously, it also depends on what resolution you're playing. So Full HD you should be fine with some older hardware as well. But if you have 4040p, or if you have even a 4K monitor, you will probably need something a little bit more recent. But for 1080p and just playing the game and enjoying it, you don't need a really big, heavy PC. Even on some of the latest integrated graphics, you probably might be able to play this. So, and it's quite enjoyable. So, I thought I heard somebody say that we should try and play against hard.
No.
Can we?
This was medium.
Let's let the chat decide, shall we?
Yeah. Do you want to?
So which difficulty should we play next? Should we do an easy game? Should we do medium again? Or should we play hard? So it's up to you guys. You guys get to decide.
What are we going to do? Annihilation or domination?
Then let's do domination next, because this annihilation, you have to go into the base. It stretches the game a lot. So domination might be a little bit faster,
But faster for us.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, it might be if we're really good and we happen to find a strategy that works and we beat them. Then it's fast for us.
Oh my god!
But it can also be fast for the enemy, and we get completely canned. So yeah, let's see what you guys say in the chat. So
single player. Yeah, it can also be that you do some single player.
Yeah, but that would be just me, If
maybe just do one or two single player match. I can go to
the
toilet.
while we wait for the for you guys to say if we need to, what kind of
it's also the campaign.
Yeah, so you got multiplayer you can put up, of course, but you got single player you can do skirmish. Wait a minute,
yeah, we're switching.
Sorry, yeah, we're switching here, and now my PC needs to switch as well. Here we go.
So I'm going to the toilet. You do some single player.
Yeah.
And then...
Don't be too long because we need to start another multiplayer match. And as you can see, they can go on for quite a little bit. So
yeah. Well,
I
what
need
did you do hard?
Well, it's still then I want, you know, if we go down together.
Yeah, true.
Don't abandon me, bro. Okay, so as you can see, we're in the game here, and you've got multiplayer settings. We just had, you know, quick match, rank match. You can do server browser. I can also see, for example, you know, how many games are already on the way, and I can join them if I would want to. But I can also do single player, and there you can do skirmish, where you can set up a game, you know, for you versus AI, or you know, with AI against other AI, whatever you want. Or you can do the campaign, and as you can see, you've got 4 campaigns. Some of them are coming soon, so most of it is like, you know, you got one faction which has 2 campaigns, and each campaign has 5 chapters. So that means, you know, 10, 20, 30, but at the moment it only has 1, so 25, 30. So at the moment you've got 30 single player missions and a campaign, and well, you have to just, you know, play through them. And some of them will be expanded later on by the look of it. So for example, the Vikings, let's do one of the Vikings, Ulf Ironbeard. I can't hear the noise, by the way. I can't hear the sound of the game at the moment because we couldn't get it working. So I'll just see if I can start the game, and I'll let the game tell the story. I'll try and shut up then, and I'll see if I can guess when it's over, or maybe my director can tell me. So let's start that.
On June 5th, 793, a storm was approaching the shores of the Kingdom of Northumbria.
So there's subtitles, that's cool.
A few months earlier, Althing, the Council of Vikings, made the decision to plunder its largest abbey, the famous Lindisfarne.
Lindisfarne.
One of the leaders of
Any of
this
you who've watched
expedition was
Vikings,
Jarl
you
Ulf
probably know that.
Ironbeard, a stern but respected man among his people. However, it wasn't meant for all of the Northmen to reach Lindisfarne by the sea. A storm that hit the coast of Northumbria has scattered some of their ships miles away from their destination. Ulf's raiding party landed near a town called Bamborough.
Bamborough.
Little did they know that all of Northumbria was just coming out of a bloody civil war. Troops of a new King Ethelred were battling remnants of recently murdered King Osred's royal army. For this reason, heavy garrisons were scattered throughout the country, and one of them was stationed just outside Bamborough.
Okay, so they're in for a rude surprise. Okay, so as you can see, then you get a bit of a story. Some really nice visuals, you know, a really good atmosphere in the game, so you really kind of get into it. And then you get your first mission. So off the course, so Jarl Ulf Ironbeard, along with the other Jarls, set off for an invasive rally with the goal of plundering the wealthy Lindisfarne monastery. Whilst at sea, however, they encountered a storm, and Ulf's Drakars landed on the other side of the island near the Anglo-Saxon town of Bamborough. So we're gonna start it. Get a little animation. Destructive creations. As you can see, the FPS also here quite good. Okay, so the Viking and their boats. Yeah, there's one breaking on the rocks to the left. Okay, so this is all still just, you know, the beginning of the story, basically. Oh, there's even some defensive fire coming in. Look at that. That one got taken out. Okay. So we're just like the only boat left. So it feels like. These guys are waiting. Okay. Let's go. So let's see. How the mission starts. So this seems like a very difficult start. Not the ideal thing you'd want. You know, you're a Viking, expecting easy plunder. Oh yeah, by the way, did we mention that this game is Peggy 18 or something? It's kind of for adults. This is probably why. You know, people hitting other people in the face with axes, some blood splatting around. It's not really child friendly. But you know, I guess that's how it went back in those days. Oh wow. Okay, so you got hit. Is this like the end of the mission already? Or are you just getting started? Okay, so that didn't go as planned. Alright. So, ancestors legacy. Oh, there's another boat. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that's probably us. Ah, here we go. Squad selection. So, yeah, you can select the mouse by, you know, dragging or just clicking on them. And we need to move them, of course, to the spots over here. Jarl, Wolf, Ironbeard. So just right click on him. Let's see for our troops. These are spearmen.
There you are! Quick!
Okay, so the banner list is probably the banner list.
There's a promising settlement to plunder.
Quickly switch.
We have your back, Wolf.
Listen up
Here,
here.
pretty much. Select them both. Okay, so we need to protect Ulf and join our allies. Let's do that. What does Ulf look like? So if you keep scrolling down, and it's near troops, it'll follow them like this, and then when you move the mouse, you can
We'll never break through with those archers
pan
shooting at us!
Let's try to encircle them. There should be another way along the shore.
Sure, yeah, of course there is. The story would end if it wouldn't be. Flank the defenders. Let's see. So we take Wolf with us. We have to defend him, but let's just keep doing so. On the minimap I see here is there's a point, so I'm guessing it wants me to go here. The big arrow is kind of a giveaway as well. So they're fighting here and they can't really get in. Stuck. But luckily there's a little road here.
We're going there!
And apparently I see here there's some troops as well. I guess waiting for us. So let's see. Ah. Okay, so they're under fire.
It's Olaf and his
Shield
shield bearers.
bearers.
They're pinned down by those archers.
Oh yeah.
They will
Alright,
taste
so
our axes!
probably we have to take out the archers. So let's do that.
We need your help, Wolf! Forward!
As you can see, archers against spearmen and warriors up close. They don't mess
Really
There
appreciate
we go.
your
Kill
help.
the defenders. That one was
Lead the way! On the
done
double!
then. Selecting squads. So now we've got command of these two squads as well. So we can just continue. But I think we need to flank them, as indicated by this arrow. Eric is back as well, which means that we can try and figure out what kind of enemy we'll be fighting. Okay, so let's start with the archers, because they can be a massive pain in the ass. Very slow on.
Okay, let me check the chat.
What is the verdict? Death by hard?
Let me check on Facebook
Suicide
as
by
well.
hard AI. Okay, so
I have a really nice question.
okay, go ahead.
Really nice question.
Go ahead.
Is the lady who came for the State of Decay 2 live stream Peter's wife?
No, she's not. I think actually I don't have a wife. I have a girlfriend. I'm not married, but she has the same last name as me, same surname, but she's actually not related as far as I know. So that's kind of a coincidence. So probably that's why they're asking. She has the same surname. But she's actually not related and she's not my wife.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, I'm quite sure. I think, yeah. Maybe
Okay, Amand, there you have it. Not his wife.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Not
she's
yet.
Not, no, no.
Oh. Is your girlfriend watching?
She said she would watch.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not
sorry.
actually. She doesn't play games or anything. So she doesn't watch everything. But she said she would watch. So let's assume that she's watching. But I'm under attack here, so let's see what we can do. So we need to break out. I'm guessing. So let's take care of these archers first before we head into these spears. So there's actually no special abilities yet on these troops, so I can only just basically just run at them and kill them. We can do that.
How's single player?
Boring.
Yeah?
No, actually it's okay, but you know...
That is, I think, the problem, you know, when you start with skirmish and multiplayer, you figure out how everything works, and then when you go to single player, everything's like step
single
by step.
player, it's kind of like indeed a tutorial.
Yeah.
So it's great if you're just new to the game. I already kind of played a bit of single player before, so I kind of know how the missions go, and you know, so that's why I'm a little bit bored, because I just kind of want to, you know, have a challenge with.
Okay. Challenge.
So anyway, yeah, just you know, we need to destroy the key buildings.
Some people are saying hard, but also say medium domination. So I suggest we go for medium because hard, you know, hard we get like
we get creamed.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, so I'll just exit to the main menu.
Yeah.
And I'll start up a
Okay, so again,
match.
I think the same. We give away a game code when you say GG when we win
Or lose.
Oh,
We can win or lose, you know, because
Yeah.
again, even medium, it's quite a challenge, I have to tell you. So yeah, let's start a game. Shall we also maybe do a bigger map or just 4 persons? Maybe do a different map anyway, so we get a little bit
to
of.
left. Yeah, perfect.
What?
Same like always.
Oh, same like always. Okay. So let's see before the night settings. Okay, so starting resource, starting tier.
Okay.
Person AI. Level break. So here's the guy. By the way, what I mentioned earlier, you can choose anything from 5 to 10 squads. What's allowed per player. And also we can do starting weather random, but it can also be sunny or rain or snow. So as you will see during the game, it will start, for example, raining, which means that, for example, also archery will be a bit harder, so it will be less effective. And it will get muddy indeed, and maybe troops will be a bit slower. But it does have an actual effect. It's not just cosmetic, but it also has an actual effect.
So I
like
can
the
join?
day and night. Yeah, you can join. I'll just put, okay, so medium, are you sure?
Well, if the we think it's a bug. If the bug didn't appear, we would
probably would have
playing.
lost, yeah, or we would have been playing.
And you know, domination can be hard.
Yes, yeah, it can go quite fast. That's true. So you join?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Always a one
yeah,
button.
you need to click that enter that actually doesn't work. So yeah, let's see. Maybe this time I'll also go for different troops. So actually, once you click troops, you can actually see in the middle where, you know, for example, the green things, you know, what it's good at, this faction, and what it's bad at.
Are you going for Vikings?
No. I'm just gonna see.
If you go for different troops, I need to go for different troops.
Well, it's just to, you know, to show a little bit more of the game.
Yeah. Okay, well, what are you picking? German?
I'm actually not sure.
Okay, I pick German.
Okay, you pick German. I'll go for Anglo-Saxons then.
Okay.
Let's do it. And then you need to click ready. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have some random medium AI. Let's see what we can do here.
Wow, big map.
So different map. A lot of capture points. 8 of them.
Some bridges.
Some bridges, some water.
I know where I'm going to stand.
So you need to press a key to start. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. So now we're starting. Right. So yeah, different troops. So
Ah, cool. They're also speaking German.
yes, yeah. So the language will be just like that.
Whoa. Now I need to check.
Probably an archery range would be best to build. And then I need to start capturing. So I've heard that, for example, you see the different color of like a frame around the health bar. that indicates how strong one of these buildings is. So the more elaborate, like I think the next one is silver and the other one is gold. So that means that they'll be much more harder to take over, to conquer. And also they'll do more damage to your troops. So probably one of the harder ones. Let's see if I can find an example of that. Yeah. Click these. Okay, so let's get to this. Do some healing as well while we do it. So that means that, for example, you would need more squads or you know, better armed squads.
Maintain range.
Because these are, this is like slingshot guys, right? Slingers, yeah. High mobility, poor morale. Okay, so I can only build those guys right now. I have built an archery range. It's a bit weird. Can't I archers? Oh no, I still need long range. Fair enough.
I'm going to set some traps
Guerrilla
again.
tactics. I don't know what guerrilla tactics are, but let's find out. Then let's build these guys. Let's regain the strength of these troops. Celtic traditions. So these are guerrilla tactics. That means increases the sight distance, accuracy, and missile range of slingers. Cool. That sounds good. Okay, so let's go for point A. Okay, so this one is also like medium, I would say. So guerrilla tactics. Let's see if they can maybe stay outside of the archery range. No, probably not.
Slingers under fire!
I hope they can do this without getting killed. Okay.
Our troops are taking fire!
What do I build?
They're yelling things in German.
Tier 2. Yeah, unfortunately I can't hear it, and probably because it's on my PC, so you'll probably be hearing the voices of the Anglo-Saxons guys.
Bis later!
Bis später. Okay, so heal up, and probably we need to replenish when we capture it. There's no enemy inside yet, so that's okay. In the other games they were like really aggressive. The enemies. Okay, so it's actually a cooldown. So the guerrilla tactics will only last a certain amount of. It's not like a mode that you can put them in. It will only last a certain amount of time.
Did you already tell at top? Domination bar?
Yeah, so there's a, here you can see, you can probably see my mouse pointer here. So at the top you've got the domination bar with all the points. At the moment we're kind of tied. We've got a few more points than the enemy, so I guess we were a little bit faster out of the gate with conquering some of the buildings. Probably have to start building some more. Here we go, let's build a barracks first. Kind of like the longbows as well, so let's see if we can do that after this. Research it though. Oh, actually, research it. Let's do that. So, as you can see, this point with Eric here, there's a big like food icon, which means that he will get a lot of food from this outpost. Yeah, wow. Okay, so the enemy is already showing up in big numbers. I'll see if I can go down there and help him. And I'll build some longbowmen while we're at it. So they have a really good range, so they should be able to help. You're being eaten, dude. But the AI seems to be working together, because this is definitely not the one AI.
And they have archers.
Yeah. They have like one of them is slash. Okay, there's another group coming. Wow, they're being chased down. Okay, so my guys. Yeah, my guys are getting. My guys are getting annihilated as well.
Annihilated, yeah. Wiped out. Decimated.
But let's see if I can help out here. Actually, they're not that fast. So they've got all these abilities. Spear guards, shieldmen. High health, poor mobility, bonus charge. So probably need some shield.
Yeah, you can help, no problem. You're welcome.
Fine.
Time for me to build a well.
Okay, so it's nice that these points kind of help out. Let's see. Blacksmith as well. 2 units, 2,000. Really wood. Oh crap. Look at the top A point that's being captured now. Or it's gonna get. Yes, but they're gonna get it. I'll see if I can send my shieldman there as well. So they can have a defensive stance and one that protects against the arrows. That might actually be good because these are arrow troops. I'm in the grass here, by the way. You see this little icon, which means they are like hidden.
Oh my god. Delta.
Oh wow, being attacked from the side there. At range. This is an accurate shot. Come on. These guys. Fire there. Oh my god, there's another group. Okay, so I might have to recall these guys for now. Or maybe hide in the grass here. Oh wow. Okay, so let's recall both of them. They actually snuck up on us. Maybe not. Maybe I saw them the whole time. I just didn't notice it because I was looking at upgrades.
Find the high ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so replenish the troops. So this is actually gonna be quite hard. Increased rate of fire. I always like that. Movement speed and slight attack increase. Oh, they're actually at my base. Shields up. And there shouldn't be too much fire. Okay, they're retreating, that's good. It didn't get to decap that point. Let's see if we can recapture A alpha. These guys still have their shields up, so that's good. Helps them stay alive a bit more. They'll still take quite a bit of damage though. It's worth it, I would say. See if there are any troops coming to defend this point. That don't look like it. Right now. Just put them in defensive stance as well. Oh wow.
Yeah, does it help putting them in the defensive stance?
Look at this.
I have horsemen here.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Well, it makes them slower. That's for sure.
Shield. We can set up an ambush. Shield. It's high over there. Arrows. We can set up an ambush here.
Huh.
Place arrows upon them!
Shield.
Piercing shot.
Coming between us.
Wow. Okay, so this is quite hard as well.
No, don't Yeah.
They're actually fighting it, it's not really, just not doing damage or what? Oh, they are. Don't die and they keep their veterans at level. I'm really crap at managing things at the same time.
Yeah, that's it. You need to micromanage a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh yeah, that's what I could have clicked like.
Like a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Let's build one tower here. Defend that. It's difficult though. So we're actually losing right now. Look at that. Minus 120.
No.
Yeah, we are. It just looks like that. Uh oh. Not good. So. Again. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we need just some more archers because they're really effective. Oh, go the other way. Oh, and they can't retreat. They must be out of the base. Okay. Okay, let's see. We'll punch them again. These guys need an armor upgrade. This as well. And then we've got some more. Okay, so a lot of archers. That's good. I love archers. Need this archer tower to build. They can actually fire all the way over here, almost. These guys will start retreating soon. Dude. Oh, they're actually mixed up in the fight here.
Come on, give me a brigade.
Okay, so luckily we won that engagement. But it's costing us though. We really need to start fortifying. It's I think we're gonna lose this. We are bleeding points, and I'm not doing that well on this side. I need to start capping. Kappa. See if there's anything hiding in the grass here. Doesn't look like it. So I probably should build some more troops soon. Capturing, that's nice.
Come on.
There we go.
Where are you going? Don't run so far. This.
Oh, okay, so they've got troops coming in there. Our guys are still hidden, so that's good. And these guys are protected by their shields. That works out quite nicely. But now we need to take care of this guy. Oh no. We got more guys coming in.
More?
Yeah, on this side.
They still have the overhand. I mean, you're playing Domination, you see the bar.
Oh yeah. This is really difficult. But then again, that makes it more interesting. At least they're retreating. And one of their siege weapons is about to die.
So, those horses, when they charge.
Yeah. You can't do anything about it, really. Well, you need spearmen. Those counter. If they keep attacking you with horses, you know, adapt your strategy if possible. These guys are really shielded or something. Alright, so it's night time now. Let's see if we can build some watchtowers here to help defend this. And other bases under attack.
What I really hate is when one of my veteran soldiers dies.
Yeah, that's
When you say pull back, retreat, and he says, huh, what?
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit late.
Lazy. Let's see if we can take out the air. One more. Okay, so that wasn't too bad, although this watchtower's
I
going
can
to
also have horses.
get destroyed. Okay, so that's pretty much our watchtowers in the middle. Let's build a church and see if we can get some bonuses going as well. Heal. Okay, so at least we've neutralized the gap now, the difference. Here. You've got people attacking your middle southern. Looks like you're taking care of that. Oh, and the other ones as well.
Give us some light.
Hmm.
On the high ground.
Devastating charge. Let's build a couple of Huskarls.
Come on. So we wanted to do hard, right?
Yeah, this is medium, just to remind you guys. So this isn't even hard.
Just a more open map than last time.
Yeah.
Or maybe also not, you know.
One those casualties replaced!
Oh yeah.
But you really have to make choices here, you know, what are you going to build, what are you going to upgrade, so it's really not that easy. Watchtower can be rebuilt as well. So you'll see, the village kind of sends people out then to go and fix it, and that will make it go fast, but they do use resources. Okay, so something is this one being attacked, or did we just run out of resources?
Ah, come on.
Oh wow, this one is being attacked. Probably from far away by some siege. Enemy team is dominating. So, okay, so we lost D now, the D point.
Well, not only that.
So we can take care of this. Easy way for the hard, for the medium. Alright, so we got this. Oh wow, you're being
Again, I lost some veterancy troops. But I have horses. Can I chase them?
So these guys have rage, all kinds of skills. Let's see if we can do a blessing. All resource income, please. Sounds nice.
This is more difficult than last game.
This is way more difficult than last game. At least, yeah. Oh, and they're charging. Get back there so I can recover some. Maybe do some more. This is a tough game. It still looks like we're gonna lose. But it really is the key to try and...
you need to gain tip the balance.
Yeah. And at the moment, we're not. Oh, horse archers. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Yes, somebody asked me, do we win a code again? Yes, for sure.
If we lose,
GG, and at random we will select somebody. But, yeah, first, yeah.
see, these archers really don't do that much when they're unsupported. Put it that way. See if we can catch these guys.
So you have an extra base?
Yeah, I have 2 bases. Oh wow, look at what's coming my way. Sure.
You know, if I had troops to spare, I would send them.
I can kind of keep him at bay, but that's all I can do here.
The sound of the horses is also quite nice.
Yeah, I wish you could hear it.
Yeah.
Looks like the group fights hard. Looks like a good place to hide.
Upgrading all armor.
Just holding on to this is, you know, only 603 points. It's quite hard. So we can do another blessing income. So our resource income is then increased. Got a watchtower here that burned down yet again.
How do I repair a horse? Requires dead warriors.
Yeah. You can't. You can't. Yeah, but you cannot. That's the thing about them. You cannot.
How can there be?
You can't heal them. Let's say. Oh, so they killed half of my golden already. I'll annihilate them as well.
We are under attack!
Annoying.
I need archers. Where am I going?
Oh, the middle thing is under attack. So I'll just send my archers that way as well. Probably from a distance I can already help out. No. Oh, these guys are being attacked from far away. Demolished. So they've got artillery again somewhere. Taken out by artillery now. I'm not really that much to do with that artillery. Okay, this guy. He's doing a lot of damage. Okay, so another one of my archers died. I don't have faith that we're gonna win this, to be honest.
Yeah, just wait.
I'm waiting.
I need a mobile,
Assault vehicle.
yeah, something like that. Oh, come on, guys.
Oh, they're already in my face. Oh, and my...
What are they doing?
There we go. Take these guys out there. Well, at least that's something.
And I can also not heal the horses?
No. You cannot heal them, but you can, if you lose troops, as in they die,
Yeah.
then you can actually replenish them. But they have to die. If they're just damaged, it doesn't do anything. See?
Yeah,
GG.
so I was not watching to the points.
No, me neither. But
I had a good feeling.
no, I didn't from the start because we weren't able to maintain any of the points. You know,
Damn.
they just came and they dominated us.
Let's maybe check the stats.
Yeah, there's a little bit of stats, so you can see here, there's some total economy, military. So actually,
maybe you can say something about total.
You did quite well. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Economy, military. So I don't know actually how it calculates this. It's a bit weird because I don't see how many troops you've killed, or maybe I think this is how many troops you build or had at any one time.
GG guys, shout it on the live stream in the chat, and we will give away some game codes.
Yeah, so here you see, Eric had a lot of squads. I had only a few. I was trying to build them up.
Can you maybe tell what the yellow line is?
That's you. That's your. This one, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your troop count, I think.
Yeah.
Because this is military. Then production. Let's see. Both of us have steady production. The AI also.
Yeah,
a little bit lower than us.
Yeah.
Income. Pretty good income.
Yeah.
Eric as well.
But it's kind of strange that the computer has. We have better income. Still, the computer knows how to spend its resources better.
That, or I've also seen reviews where they say, I have a feeling that the AI is cheating, as in, that they can spend resources that they are not supposed to have because they don't have the points. This kind of furthers that point, because if you look here, this is how many villages they have. We have 2, you have 2, or this, how many maybe you conquered?
I thought I had 2.
Yeah, but this shows a little bit more. So also, again, this is really confusing because here, the AI kind of, at some point, it stops. So I don't know what that means. If they don't have any villages anymore, or if they didn't do anything anymore with the villages. So that's a bit weird as well. Or maybe they didn't build up any of the villages. Here's a timeline, by the way, so you can actually see, for example, me versus Eric, what we do and when.
Gerard on de chat. Ah, die helmpjes.
Yeah.
Real material.
So yeah, that was even on medium. So that wasn't even hard. Yeah.
Oh, there we are again. Hello. My helmet. I'm happy I'm not alive a long time ago because my helmet is killing me.
Yeah, these things they don't breathe.
Yeah. And my headset. Like this.
Yeah.
So it was quite a fun game. So let's give away a game code. I see somebody, Gerard, one of our colleagues saying GG, but sorry Gerard, you cannot win. No colleagues allowed. I see on, let's now pick somebody from Facebook. I see Robert Lamp, GG. Thank you, Robert. So let me say at Rob.
So congratulations to you as well. You win a game code.
Lamp, please post your.
Yeah, we do need your email address, or else we cannot send you the code.
Yeah, after you post your email address, we will copy it, we will let you know, and then you can delete it. And then probably later this week or early next week, we will send you the game codes via email. Yeah. So please check your spam box, and then enjoy this game. It's available on Steam.
Yep.
And we also have a promotion running with this game.
Yeah, maybe you can show it just quickly. Here we go. So any GTX 1060. But of course you want the gaming ones, but a 1060 card, and if you buy it between May 22nd and June 25th of this year, make sure you check the landing page. Maybe you can switch to my PC so I can show the landing page as well. So
always the green screen, right?
Oh.
So Robert, once again, Robert Lamb, please post your email address on the chat. I will copy paste it.
So here we are, I'm on MSI.com, so our website, and if you go to events and promotions, the one at the top, but you can also see a banner here already. So if you click that, here you see this landing page, here's where everything's explained. So what you will see is also, you have a chance to win the game. So it's not 100% certain, it's not a bundle that you buy the card, you get the game, but you need a little bit of luck as well. So it's a lucky draw, as we call it. And so basically you need to leave a comment and write down a certain line on our event Facebook post. So you need to find that. So either you say, please guide me to the post, or yeah, I already commented. Then you go to the next step. You have to register your card, obviously, because we need to know that you bought it and make sure that everything's legit. So you put that stuff in there and your invoice as well to make sure that we can verify it. And then you go down to the next one, which is I think there's only one extra step, which is what was it? Actually, don't know. Picture of an invoice. There was one other thing that you need to do. Probably make sure that you comment on our Facebook post, and yeah, then you have a chance to win the game. And we will contact you then if you win. So again, it's it says here around up to 1,600 winners. So that's quite a lot.
I thought they had more. They told me.
I don't know if it could.
Anyway,
yeah,
so
it could be, but so
should
yeah,
be maybe some buffer.
yeah. So 1,600 winners, a really good chance to win because it's only 1 month really, and you know, so if you buy one of the 1060s during that month, you will have a really good chance to win. So make sure you don't miss out. It's a really fun game. The AI will kick your ass like it did with us.
Yeah.
Our
Maybe
asses
we need
were
more
handed to
practice.
us on a silver platter. So we need more practice indeed. So maybe we'll do it again next time after we've had a little bit more practice.
But it's really a nice game, especially
Yep.
if you like Company of Heroes, Company of Heroes 2, this kind of game. You know, it's about resource management, building your army, making the right choices,
Yep.
and yeah, I was single player. Yeah, you said boring because
It's a tutorial, and so
Yeah.
it's nice
But
if you just
is it
want to
because-
chill and have some. But it's quite it gets
Maybe,
challenging
yeah.
later on because you really have to learn how to use the different abilities and sneak around in the grass and ambush people and set traps and all that kind of thing. Things that we haven't touched that much in this multiplayer game, but that every ability you will touch in the single player campaign. And next to that, you get really nice cutscenes, and so it's a really nice story. So yeah, definitely they put a lot of effort into it. It's a labor of love, and you can tell. Voice acting is great. The music is really good, really nice. So all around, really enjoyable game. Yeah.
So Robert, good morning. I see you're from Oklahoma, USA. So it must be early there. Nice price to start the day with.
Yeah.
Yeah, post your email address please in the chat. I will copy paste it and then I will let you know, and then you can delete it. And then I will send you the game code in the coming days. Somebody's asking us, maybe we can go to main view again. Somebody's asking us, will we be at Computex? So yeah, of course, we have a huge booth at Computex. The two of us, we will not go to Computex.
No.
Otherwise, we should already be in the airplane.
Pretty much.
Because Computex is starting next Tuesday. Maybe next year, we will see. But what we're going to do next week is we're going to talk about Computex, which means we're going to talk about the new products we have. We have some products here. We have a lot of new product information. What actually, Computex is an event where all the big companies,
manufacturers of especially hardware, I would say, it's the biggest IT event of the world and of the year. So everybody, and especially the big brands, will be there, and everybody will have something new to show, and some new hardware, some new products that they will launch, because they're all working towards this pretty much in the year. So there will be a lot of exciting stuff that we will be able to show you. That's why we're also calling it breaking news. There's always breaking news from Computex. So we'll talk you through.
We have some samples already here, so next week we can show them some brand new stuff. And it always takes a few months until these items hit the market.
Yeah, but at least then you can already follow the news basically here and firsthand hear from us for the MSI products, what's going on, what you can expect, all the new developments. So definitely check that out, and we hope to see you next week for that stream around the same time, also Wednesday, probably both of us again.
Yeah, why not?
So we hope you join us then.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
So then, for now,
bye bye.
Thank you for joining.
Take care.
Congratulations to the winners.
Yeah.
We'll see you next
And
week.
Robert, please still post your email address. I will chat with you. Sorry, I cannot send you direct messages. And then
we will contact you through email and send you your code.
yes.
All right. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you, everybody. Bye bye.
See you next time.